Happy Monday, and thank you for joining me in today's stretch and core. Today we have 5 exercises. We will be doing 3 rounds, 1 set per exercise, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So let me go ahead and demo our 5 moves that we will be doing. Starting on our back, we have windshield wipers. So we will lay on our back, arms out by our side, legs up in the air, and we're just dropping those feet down side to side. You're either going to stop right before your feet touch the ground or right when that other shoulder blade starts to rise off the ground. So you want to lower it down, making sure both shoulder blades stay nice and flat to the ground. Then our second exercise, we have alternating leg raises. Keeping both those legs straight, we're going to hover each one off the floor, and we're just going to alternate raising those legs up, making sure those feet just stay a couple inches off the ground. And as you raise up, you want to do that nice pelvic tilt, lower back press into the floor. Welcome for everyone else that's joining. If you are from another site, if you could please put that in the chat box as I continue to go through our 5 exercises. Our third one will be a sit-up with an alternating knee tuck. So keeping those legs extended, we're going to sit up, back completely off the ground. And as you do that, bringing in that knee, you're going to tuck in one knee at a time, and then you're going to alternate. And then we have a knee hang cross sit up. So taking that elbow, tapping that opposite knee, and then you're going to drop the toes down, touching the floor, switch sides, and then drop it down again. As you lower those toes, nice and in control, pull that belly button into that spine, nice flat back, press to the floor. And then our last exercise will be a cocoon. Arms and legs extended. We're going to swing those arms around, bring the knees in. As they're in, shoulders are up. And then as you extend out, again, nice pelvic tilt, lower back, press it to the floor. Those are our 5 exercises. Oh, we have a lot of people today. Happy New Year's. For those of you that may have missed it, we have 3 rounds, 1 set, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Let me just go ahead and mute everyone, and then we will go ahead and get started with our workout. Okay, so getting started with our windshield wipers, laying on our back, arms out to your side. You're going to kick those legs straight up, and you're just going to bring it down side to side, making sure shoulder blades stay nice and flat. If you need that modified version, you're going to bend those knees, and then you're just going to bring the knees down side to side. Again, making sure shoulder blades, both of them, stay nice and flat on the floor. We have 40 seconds of work. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring those feet down. Make sure those shoulder blades stay on the ground. Stay in control, nice and slow, lowering it down, and then use that core to bring those legs back up. We are halfway through the set. Five seconds. 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. Extend those legs out. Alternating leg raises. You're going to hover the feet off the ground and then alternate raising one leg straight up. You're going to get started in 7 seconds. Keep that lower back nice and flat. 3, 2, 1. Raise one leg. Bring it back down. Pull that belly button into that spine. Keep the lower back flat. Only lower the feet as far down as you can while maintaining that pelvic tilt. If you want to challenge and you have a dumbbell, you can hold it in your hands with your arms over your chest. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have our sit-up with a knee tuck, so keep those legs extended. You have that weight, you can hold it over your head. We're gonna sit up, back off the ground, tuck one knee in, lay back down, then switch knees in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast off the ground, tuck one knee in, lay down, and then you're switching sides. Every time you sit up, make sure you keep that chin off your chest. Engage your core. Do not use your momentum to sit up. Halfway there. We have 5 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Lay it back down. We're going to bend those legs. Pick those feet up in the air. Hands by your head. We're going to bring that elbow to that opposite knee. Leg down. Bring those toes down to tap. Bring it up. And then switch sides. We got 3, 2, 1. Elbow to that opposite knee. Back down. Pull the belly button in. Lower the toes. Raise it up. And then switch sides for that cross crunch. Halfway, 20 seconds. 2, 1. Let's rest. Our last exercise in this round, extending those legs, arms overhead. We're going to swing those arms around, tuck the knees in, and then extend it back out. If you have a weight, you can hold it in your hands, and you'll just raise it over and then bring it out. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Tuck those knees in. As you tuck the knees in, making sure those shoulders lift off the ground. As you extend out, nice pelvic tilt, lower back, nice and flat. And as you crunch up, again, keeping that chin off your chest. Just over 10 seconds remaining. 2, 1. We can go ahead and rest. That is 1 round down. 2 more to go. Bring those arms out to your side. Feet straight up. We have our windshield wipers in 10 seconds, lowering them down side by side. If you need that modified version, go ahead and bend those legs. We got 2, 1. Bring the feet down. Keep those shoulder blades on the floor. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Extend those legs out, alternating leg raises. If you have that weight, again, you can hold it out over your chest. Even if you don't have a weight and you still want an extra challenge, you can just keep your hands over your chest. We're going to kick our legs up in 3, 2, 1. Bring one leg up, back down, then switch. Pull that belly button in. Keep that back nice and flat. Resist that urge to arch your back. Making sure you wait till that leg drops all the way down before you raise that other leg up. Alternating leg raises, not scissor kicks today. We have just under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. You can keep the legs extended, drop them down. We have our sit-up with that knee tuck. If you have that weight, feel free to hold it over your head and bring it up as you sit on up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back off the ground. Tuck that knee in. Alternate knee tucks with each sit-up. Chin off your chest. 15 seconds. 2, 1. We can go ahead, lay it back down. Bend those legs. We're going to bring our feet in the air. Hands by our head. Cross crunch to that toe tap. 10 seconds. When you come to that crunch, shoulders off the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow, opposite knee. Bring it down. Pull that belly button in. Slowly lower those toes to tap. You have 30 seconds. Coming into that cross crunch. Elbow, opposite knee. Lay it back down. Pull the belly button in to slowly and in control drop those toes down just for a quick tap. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. Extend those legs out. Last exercise in the second round. We are back to those cocoons, arms overhead. If you don't have a weight, you're going to swing the arms around. If you do have a weight, you'll just bring it overhead. We get 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, shoulders up. Extend it out, belly button pulled to the spine. If it's a little too challenging for you to extend both legs at the same time without your back arching, you can just extend one leg at a time, come into that cocoon, and then alternate with that other single leg extension. 2, 1. Let's rest. We are down to our final round, starting back with those windshield wipers. So hands are coming out to our side, legs are straight. We're going to bring them in the air and then drop them down slowly side to side in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Halfway. We just have one set per exercise, our final set for each of these movements. Just under 10 seconds remaining. 2, 1. Drop the legs down, keep them nice and straight. We have our alternating leg raises. And again, if you want that challenge, you can raise those hands over your chest. Just make sure you keep that back nice and flat. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Hover the feet off the ground. Kick one leg up, bring it back down, and then switch. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop those feet down. We have our sit up with that alternating knee tuck. Chin off your chest, back's completely off the ground as we alternate tucking in that knee. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Tuck one knee in. Guys are doing awesome. Just over 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and rest, and let's bring it back down on our backs. Bend those legs, feet in the air, hands by our head, cross crunch to that toe tap. We're starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Elbow to that opposite knee. Pull the belly button in, slowly and in control. Drop the toe down. Just a quick tap. And then you're picking those feet right back up. We have 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's rest. Bring those legs back out, arms over our head. Our final set, 40 seconds for this cocoon, and then we will come into our stretching portion. Go ahead, bring our arms around in 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in, shoulders up. Extend it out. Again, if you need that modified version, you're going to swing it in, and then you're just going to extend one leg at a time. "15 seconds to go. Last 15 for the entire workout. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Grab some water if you need it, and then we'll go ahead and come into our stretching portion, which we will go ahead and do or start on our stomach. So go ahead, roll it over onto your chest. Keep those legs extended, and we're going to bring our hands right by our chest. We are going to press it up into a cobra. If this is a little too intense for you, you can always just keep those palms down and come up on the forearms. But if you want that deeper stretch, hands all the way up, arms extended, bring it up to the sky. Nice big inhale through the nose. And then we will go ahead and exhale it back down. Gonna go ahead and do one more inhale through the nose. And this time, go ahead and look it over your left shoulder. And then let's bring it over our right shoulder. We will go ahead and exhale it back down to the ground. We are going to extend that right arm out to our side, keeping that left hand by your chest. We're going to push off of our left hand, twist or turning onto our right shoulder, bringing that left leg behind the right. You should just be laying on that right shoulder now. You can even drop your head down to the ground. Just a nice little shoulder stretch. Take one nice deep inhale through the nose for me. And then we will go ahead and exhale, turning back onto our chest. This time we're gonna bring our right arm next to our chest, extend that left hand out, and we will push off our right, leaning onto our left shoulder, right leg behind the left. And again, you can just drop that head down as you lay on that shoulder. Take a nice big inhale. And then let's go ahead and exhale back onto our chest. We are going to bring that left hand in, and we are going to press up and back, sitting on our heels into a child's pose position. Palms down, arms extended, chin to chest, opening up our lower back. We are going to go ahead and walk those hands over toward the left. You should start to feel that stretch a little more on that right upper back. And then let's go ahead and walk the hands over to the right. Feeling that stretch in your left upper back now. And then we will go ahead and bring it back center. We will bring it on up into a downward dog. So lifting those knees, coming into that upside down V on your hands and toes. Push those shoulders back. Then we will take a nice big step forward with that right foot, coming into a runner's lunge. This is a little uncomfortable for you. You can always drop that left knee down and uncurl the toes. Otherwise, keep that knee up as we stretch our left hip flexor. Go ahead, keep that left hand down, bring that right hand up into the sky. Shoulders stacked on top of each other. And then let's go ahead, bring that right hand back down. If you've dropped that knee, go ahead, pick it back up. We are going to turn our right foot out towards the side, and then we are going to twist and bring that left hip down to the ground. You should start to feel that stretch left side of your body. Keep those arms extended. Take a nice big deep breath for me, in through the nose. And then let's go ahead, exhale, bringing our hip back off the ground. We're gonna go ahead, drop that left knee down. That right foot should still be turned out. We're just gonna drop our forearms to the ground into this lizard pose. You should feel this stretch in your right inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Press it back up onto your hands. Raise that left knee up. We're gonna go ahead, step that right foot back into that downward dog position. Just gonna stay here for one moment. Just push those shoulders back. And then we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Take that big step forward with that left foot into that runner's lunge. Again, you can either keep that knee up, or if you want a less intense stretch, you can drop the right knee down, uncurl the toes. And then we will go ahead, keep that right hand down, left hand coming up to the sky. And then let's go ahead, bring it back down. We're gonna turn that left foot out. We're gonna twist that right hip down to the ground. Take a nice big inhale. And then let's go ahead, exhale, bring that hip back up. And let's drop that right knee down, keeping that left foot turned out. We're bringing it down onto our forearms, lizard pose, stretching out that left inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Press it up onto your hands. Raise that right knee up. We're stepping it back. Downward dog position. Push those shoulders back. Keep those arms nice and straight. And go ahead, pedal out the heels, stretching out your calves. Maybe you hold one side down just a little bit longer. depending on however tight or loose you are this morning. Then we'll go ahead and stop and slowly walk our hands back to our feet for a nice forward fold. If you cannot touch the ground, it's okay to bend your knees so that you can. And then we're going to go ahead and take a nice big inhale, raising our arms up to the sky in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Arms coming straight up. Reach, reach, reach. We're going to bring our hands together, interlock them. Exhale, our arms in front of our chest. And then we're going to go ahead, push our palms out. Bring our chin to our chest and round out our back. And we'll go ahead and inhale it in, bringing our hands back above our heads. Coming into a little bit of a back bend. Just arch that back. And then we'll go ahead, bring it back nice in center. Bringing that back, pulling it in, and then exhale, bringing our arms behind our back, interlocking our fingers one more time, coming into a shoulder mobility. We're just going to pull those hands up as high as you can. Try to keep that back nice and straight. Do not arch it. And then let's go ahead, drop those hands back down. Unlock them and take one more nice big inhale up. As we exhale, that left arm down, bend it over to the left. And then let's go ahead, inhale back up. Exhale that right arm down and bend it over to the right. One final inhale up. Nice and long. And then let's go ahead, exhale it back down. That is all I have for class today. Thank you guys so much for my first class of the new year. I hope you guys enjoyed.